Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a little preview of what the algebra team has been doing for response days. So last year after a CFA, we tried to group students based on who still hadn't mastered a target after giving the CFAs. And then we would put them in different classrooms with different teachers. The next school day and that lesson, they would go back over what they missed and practice again. And then by the end of that class, hopefully they've mastered it and then they can prove that they are proficient on those targets. Well, with COVID and digital learners and all this stuff, we kind of decided maybe we should try something a little more virtual and autonomous to each class. So here's what we did. So I'm going to go to Schoology. I'm going to go to one of my classes. And we ended up making folders. So, like after our second CFA, the next day we did response day, and students would come, and based on which targets they were not proficient in, they would go to a folder. So, let's say they weren't proficient on target one. They would go into this folder. There's a few instructional videos, maybe 5 minutes each or something. Just short little videos explaining what to do. We make some of them, we find some of them, and then a short little practice where they can kind of see if now they've learned it. And then we have two little 5-question, almost like another little mini CFA on that target to see if they've mastered it. After they've mastered that target, they can go to the next target, and you can see that we have this for each of the targets on our CFA. A couple videos, some practice, and then another way to assess and see where they are. We also have an extension folder for those who did master everything. So the benefit of doing this is that we have students who can work independently on relearning the material while also being able to pull small groups or individual students over to us to work on specific skills that they are still struggling with. The way that we did this allows the students to kind of work at their own pace and prove that they can master it. Like maybe they think they just made a couple mistakes, so they're like, I actually am proficient in this, so they go back and they redo it, they retry it. So this is how we've done it. It's worked really well. It's a lot of work to put it together, but we split it up. So, in our collaboration group, maybe one person would do one folder or two people would do one folder, or one person would make the little 5-question quizzes while another would find the videos and another would make the practice. However you want to try and divvy it up. But it's worked really well for us as a way to work with both virtual and in-person kids, allow them to relearn, retry after the CFA, and also give us a chance to pull individual students to work with us and reteach as needed after a CFA.